Hey you guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another haul for you. I told you that this is a little bit of a heavy hauling time because I have to stop hauling pretty much now. Anything that I have left that's like pre-order, most of my ready to ships have come in. Most of the stuff I'm waiting for is pre-order stuff. This was a ready to ship from Time Tarts, and so I'm going to share that with you guys. I have never ordered from Time, but she's in Austin, and so that's pretty near to me here in Texas. And I heard about her from another waxy friend, and some of the blends she had sounded great, so I wanted to try them out. And I just kind of got a variety of things that she had in her ready to ship. So this stuff came really nicely packaged, and as you'll see, the attention to detail on her pours is pretty impeccable. So I'm pretty impressed. So let's get started. I did get some samples, and I tried to get some blends, you know, that are, I try to get different blends. So what I do is I try to get stuff that I know sounds like it's up my alley. And then I try and get a few things that might be a little bit different than I normally get. That's my dog, sorry. But she likes to hang out with me, so. And today she's got a squeaky toy. So anyways, so she did send some samples. And what I was saying is I try to get some things that I really know that I probably will like based on scent notes. And then I try and get just a few things that are a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. I know that in previous videos, people are like, why would you buy stuff you don't really like or whatever? And it's not that I'm buying stuff that I like don't like. Like, I don't like banana, so I never buy banana. Like, I don't ever buy that. If it's in a sampler, great, but I won't buy that. But I'm more of a fresh, clean, masculine coffee kind of person, but I do enjoy bakery and I do enjoy fruity, and so I'll buy that stuff even though that's not like for sure like my love, because there's things that, you know, that I can love, and some blends I'm like, oh, it's like so amazing, right? And so that's the reason I get things that I might step outside of my comfort zone. I think that that's pretty typical of people that do a lot of wax purchases, is that they try new and different things because scent preferences change, and really like the way that people pour their wax and the way that they blend, you can like something that you wouldn't think that you would based on notes alone. So like I said, she sent 3 samplers, and these are pretty generous samples in my opinion. This one is called Blue Moon, and it's in one of these bunts. Decent sized sample, and it is blue cotton candy, French lavender, and frothy coconut milk. And this is the first time I've seen a vendor put blue cotton candy. So I am not sure if blue cotton candy is supposed to be like blue raspberry or like blue sugar. Do you know what I mean? Like if it's supposed to be like more like leaning masculine or leaning like just that like ultra bright fruity. This to me, I get coconut milk and lavender. So picking out the blue cotton candy and what that might necessarily be, I don't know yet, but I think I have another thing that has blue cotton candy in it, so we'll see. The next one is called Spring Cleaning, and it is clean crisp blend of cactus, sea salt, and agave lime. So they came in these, like, there's a little Easter basket and then one with a little bunny. And yeah, this is very true to the cactus, sea salt, agave. I don't smell lime, which is fine. It smells really good, nice, fresh and clean. Some vendors have a different like cactus, sea salt thing that I don't love, but this is the one that I do love, that is like pretty salty, and I like that. I like that sea salt air stuff. And then this one is called Pirate's Boo Tea. Okay, and this also is in like little egg shape and an Easter basket. And It is Marshmallow Musk, Palo Santo, and Bum Bum Cream. And this is really nice. I'm not typically a musk fan, but I've never heard of Marshmallow Musk. Have y'all? Marshmallow Musk? I mean, it's not like marshmallow / musk. It's like Marshmallow Musk and then comma. So I've never heard of that. This is really heavy on the palo and it's like real woody. It's very nice. I don't get a lot of the Bum Bum, but that's okay by me. That's a really nice blend too. So, okay, so first thing I got was some of these, and she calls these Stroopwafels, and I'm really liking them. I don't know if one would do me in a warmer. It might be a 2 kind of banger thing for me. We'll see. But I love like the kind of tie-dye effect. So this one is called Baby Fever, and it's lavender chamomile, coconut milk, and Bum Bum cream. And oh, this is so amazing. Like, look at it. Oh, it's so good. So lavender chamomile sometimes to me isn't mixed super well with other things, but this, oh, it's like I get all 3 of those notes. This is a really great blend. This is a really, really great blend. I was afraid, like, because it was called Baby Fever, that it would be like a little bit powdery, but it's not. It's a gorgeous, like, the lavender is like a sweet lavender, so it doesn't have that herbally note. And then that coconut milk, like, it makes it real, like, creamy without it being like bakery. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. This one is called Heart of the Matter, and it is blue sugar, pink sugar, and peppermint cream. And lots of people do something similar to this, right? They do blue sugar, pink sugar, purple, whatever, right? And this is nice. I wouldn't say that it's like different. You know, it smells like blue sugar, pink sugar, peppermint, and peppermint really takes over in this. Yeah, on both sides. It's mostly peppermint on cold, like mostly just, and it's a good peppermint, very biting peppermint. So, I mean, it's good. It's just not, it's not super unique. Does that make sense? Okay, this is called Saint Germain, and it is Palo Santo, white birch, and smoked vanilla. And this might be my favorite. I don't know yet. I've smelled all of these, but this is one of the top contenders for sure. This is very woody, like super woods. Like you can smell bark and almost soil and like fresh outdoorsiness. There is no other like notes of spice or cologne or any, it's wood. Oh, but it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I love that one a lot. This is Margarita on the Rocks. It's lemon, lime, rum, and a rim of sea salt. And I'll say I love that she has the scent notes, but there are no pour dates. And so this is something where I'll have to add pour dates. So I smelled this one. It smells good. It does not smell like a margarita, which is fine. Like, I don't particularly ever really get a full-on booze note in any kind of thing that says it has like rum in it or whatever. And this is mostly lemon lime. I don't get a lot of the sea salt on cold, but it's nice. And then the last little Stroopwafel I got is called Zenyu, and it's rich vanilla, nag champa, and sandalwood with a sweet burst of orange citrus. And when I opened the package, this is what I smelled. Like, this is super strong even in the package. Like, this is a double bag worthy kind of scent. The nag champa is super strong. It is very incensey. Very, very incensey. Tashawn says it's resinous, and in this case, this smells resinous to me. It is super heavy. Like, it's gorgeous. I really like nag champa, but it's probably leaning a little bit fall to me, so I'll hold on to it, but it's very good. And then I got these things, and I think she calls them petit foie, I think. And they're like a little 6-pack. This one's called Persimmon, and it's red currant, peach, and light florals. And I think this is a single oil. And it's heavy peach. The reason I got it, you guys know I don't really like peach, but there are some notes that I think separate vendors into categories, and peach can be done well or it can be done poorly. And so because this had red currants and florals, I'm like, okay, I like red currants and florals. Let's see how she does peach. At the time thinking that it was all different notes, but I think it's just one oil now that I smell it. But the peach is really nice in this. So if you like peach, this is, of all the peaches out there, this is the one that I kind of prefer. It's like the one that is not candied peach, not like ammonia urine-y smelling peach. It's like a bright peach. So this one I know is a single oil. It's called Blush. The oil is actually called Plum Blush, I think, but it has a bunch of stuff in it. Pink apple peel and leafy greens, primrose jasmine, plum, sun-ripened raspberry jam, and peach nectar. But I'm sure it is just a single oil because I've seen this, I've seen it before. But it's great. It is great. It is fruity floral. So for those of you that are like, oh, on florals, this is one you could probably do because it's very fruity with lots of different fruits. So it's like apple and peach. Does it have peach in it? Raspberry, plum, oh yeah, and peach. So it's got lots of different fruits in it, but then it has the primrose and jasmine. So it's floral without being like old lady. It's very fruity. That's my other dog. And for those of you that don't know this, like I had to look this up because this dog does this all the time. So this sound that dogs do right now, this is actually like inward sneezing, and dogs do it. They're not in distress. It's not that they're having trouble breathing. It is like allergies. It's like a sneezing out. They sneeze in, and that's what it sounds like. So there's no, like, you don't, I've talked to my vet about it. You don't have to worry. Like, anyways, so root beer float, and this is good old nostalgia, fizzy and cream, and the smells like the real deal. And it does not smell like the real deal. That's okay, but it doesn't. It smells like trying to be root beer float, but there's no creaminess, which you expect, like the vanilla ice cream. And it's just a miss really on the smell of the root beer. It's not real root beer. It's too sweet, and it's not like kind of bitey like it's supposed to be. I still think it'll melt fine, but it's not like a true on smell. This might be my other favorite. This is in the running, the Kooks. And this is white birch, smoked vanilla, and sugar cookie dough. And oh, this one's good. Okay, so white birch, smoked vanilla. Okay, so smoked vanilla to me is in this one too, this other one that I really like, and it reads very woody to me. So birch, and I guess both of these have white birch and smoked vanilla, and the only difference is one has Palo Santo and one has cookie dough. And I like them both very much. This one's sweeter, the other one's woodier, but they're both really good. Those two oils together work really well together. And then the last thing I got were these little souffle cups. I do want to make a comment about her souffle cups because I'm super impressed with them. So this one is called Citrus Beach Splash, and it's sweet mandarin, salt sea air, and briny seaweed. Now, first of all, when I took these out, I was super impressed with what she chooses to use as like her souffle cups. And I mean, I get it, like you're just gonna throw them away, but these are like really sturdy, solid souffle cups. I mean, I can't express to you how solid they are, but they are very solid. I think these have probably been the most solid that I felt in souffles. And I mean, her wax like just comes out beautifully. It's, you know, and there's a little bit of decoration on the top, but these are like definitely the sturdiest that I've seen. Some of these are layered souffles, but I just don't know which ones. So I've taken some of them out and I was like, oh, it's layered. So I didn't know if this one was, but sweet mandarin, sea salt air, and briny seaweed. And mostly on this, I get mandarin with just a little bit of green. I don't get the salty sea air at all, which is totally fine. Like, I don't know if I'll get it all warm, but even without on warm, it's really nice. This one is candy apple taffy. And it is cotton candy, green apple, and saltwater taffy. Oh, it's good. So the green apple is candied green apple. So please don't be thinking you're going to this is Granny Smith. It's not. This is a very candy scent, but like you're getting candy apple taffy. Like, of course it's going to be really candy. Like, that's what I was expecting. This was my favorite, like kids' favorite for sure. Like, of all of them, they're like, oh, put that one in my room. And then this one is called Sex, which is S-E-C-K-S on the beach. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sure it's a thing, but I don't know what it is. And so this is salty sea air, bergamot, amber woods, vanilla, and musk. And it's real pretty. Oh, this is one that's two-tone. So see, that's really nice. I mean, that takes extra time. Like, I appreciate stuff like that. So, and this one is really, really good. This one seems to be super popular. Sex on the Beach, like she has it in other forms. So I guess it's like a kind of a blend that, that people are really liking right now. And it's really blended super nicely. Like, you know how some things you can smell each individual thing. Like you can smell, you know, Palo Santo, and then you can smell vanilla ice cream or whatever, like that they put together and you can smell it. This, like it's so mixed well, like it's its own scent, you know? And it reads like, it reminds me of like, a kind of like a man's body spray, not like Axe, but just something that, like, if you imagine a man would wear, like if Bath and Body Works had like a man smell, kind of just like a cleanness. Like I picture kind of like a nerdy professor guy with like, you know, like buttoned up collar and like tie guy, and just like clean and like kind of shampoo-y. I don't know. It smells really good. I don't know. It smells like its own scent, I guess is what I'm saying. Two left. And then I have Southern Rain and Sunshine, which is freshly cut dewy grass and rain. And I love a grass scent. And this one is so good. It's like, it does verge almost on powdery even. Like it's so fresh grass. And then the rain makes it sweet almost. It is really good. This is a really good fresh cut grass. Some type people don't get it right because they're trying too hard to make it like appealing. But for those of us that see fresh cut grass and we're like, oh yes, it's not appealing for it to be fake. It's so appealing for it to be real grass. And this one smells like real grass. So if you're not into like that kind of green note, this is a pretty true green grass scent. The rain does sweeten it a little and give it kind of just a little bit more depth. But the grass note is real green, which I'm here for. My last one is called Carousel Kisses. And this is cotton candy, blue coconut, raspberry bubbly, and frozen lemonade. This was the other one my kids were like, that's for us, right, Mom? It is super sweet. And it's kind of ombre, can you see? Like, and that's intentional. I know the light doesn't pick it up very well because I don't have a ring light or whatever. Like, I know I need to be a little bit more professional, but this is who I am. But it is ombre, I think, on purpose, if you can see that. So this, I get raspberry bubbly. It kind of smells like black currant bubbly, if you guys are familiar with that scent. It's like super sweet and it's effervescent. I don't get any of the blue coconut or frozen lemonade. Cotton candy, I never can smell, I hardly ever smell. It's real sweet, like in the back of your throat, like sweet, sweet. But for my kids, like they love that stuff. So my overall experience has been super positive with tea time. Of course, I haven't melted anything. You know, I'd say that the positives are everything was beautifully packaged, and very, very nicely poured. You know, you can tell she takes pride in her presentation, which I really appreciate. I love the scent notes on the packaging. I think the scent blends are beautiful. My top two are, I know, super similar, but they just are so good. And that's the Kooks and Saint Germain. I really like. I also think that these are things I don't see often. Like, I know these squares I do see as samples sometimes, but I mean, I just don't see this. You know, sometimes you kind of see the same stuff over and over. And so I like that too. And I'm impressed. It was pretty quick shipping. The cost was pretty reasonable. So I'm overall super happy. The only one thing I would say is I would love to see pour dates. But other than that, I'm super happy with everything that I have here. I'm excited to melt it. I'll give it about a month to cure. I try and do that with all my wax, and you'll start seeing them in my empties, and I will let you guys know about performance. I do recommend that you check out her group. She is super active. The other thing about her that I have noticed is that she does a lot of commenting on other vendors. And that makes me know that she's really part of the community, that this isn't just like her, you know, side hustle. It's like she like cares about it. It's things that she buys, she uses. Like, you can tell because I'm part of her group, I see her name like in comments in other places. And so that makes me know that she's part of this crazy town. And I like that, because it means that she understands me when I'm like, hey, like, what's your turnaround time? Or, hey, do you do customs? Or whatever, right? Like, us crazy people understand the other crazy people. And so I feel like she does, because I see her comments in, you know, other vendor groups. And so I appreciate that as well. So yeah, check her out if you haven't seen her, and I'll let you know about performance. Talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.